Hey guys, this is my first video. It's Nate's fishing. I know it may not look like much. This is the setup for right now. I have two rods. I have this Lews Speed Spool LFS 7:5:1 gear ratio. I have 40-pound stealth braid wire with 25-pound fluorocarbon leader tied to it, and then I have a 3-ounce chatterbait with a Guggen Squad kick and crawl. And then I have a Daiwa CT with a 7:3:1 gear ratio with just straight 30-pound braid, Power Pro braid, with a 1-ounce or half-ounce Chopo in the bone color. This is my top water, and this is for kind of like sinking lures. For right now, until I get another rod and reel. Both bait casters. This is a Bass Pro Shops Graphite rod series, tied with it's a 7-foot medium heavy fast action, and it's a Berkley 7-foot medium heavy, I believe, fast action. Yeah, fast action. So I'm fishing in my neighborhood for right now, and see what we catch. So for those that don't know how to work a chatterbait, it's just like a finesse jig or a jig. You reel it in slowly, give it some twitches, reel it in slowly, give it some twitches, reel in, give it some twitches. No backlash. Funny. So for those that are wondering, why am I using 40-pound braid tied to fluorocarbon leader? What I like to do is, the reason why I have fluorocarbon leader tied to my braid is because it gives it more kind of like, I don't know, more, it just works better with me. And it also gives, like, if I'm Texas rigging, it like gives it some invisibility. Or if I'm using like flukes, it works better with a weightless, without weights, weightless flukes Texas rig. It works really good. I get hits all day, especially with clear fluorocarbon tied to it. I don't use it for all my rods, for both of my rods, only because my Daiwa it's only made for top water. So top water lures is what I use strictly for top water. And some of the Chopo or Whopper Plopper is what I have used the most. It works very well, especially the Chopo. The Chopo works really well with me. I get hits on them. I catch some 6-8 pounders. Only bass so far is what I've caught. Later on, I'm gonna try to go catfishing later, some other videos. But for right now, let's stick with bass. Oh, I got a bird's nest. Interesting. Another advantage of the fluorocarbon leader aside from invisibility, it also helps me with like if I'm fishing heavy cover, the knots that it holds very well. Which, for example, the knots that I use is like the Palmer knot or the improved clutch knot. Works perfectly fine. Does not slip. Some occasions, maybe the uni knot. It just depends on the situation. And then I actually use it on my other rods too. So like my top water with the straight braid, I use the improved clinch knot. It works just as good as the fluorocarbon leader knot. So that was a fish on. And then for those that are asking about the color of that's on my Lews spool, the color I have is blue camo, but that's only visibility so I can see where my line is. And really the fish won't see your line, because what I've learned is the fish will really see your line, won't see your line first. That's like probably the last thing they'll do. So like the colors don't really matter. And the colors that are on here is blue, light blue, white, and black. And a little hint of dark blue. So works just as fine. I get just as much hits as any other angler would have on. If they have red color or orange or yellow. Color doesn't really matter as much. And for those that want to check out the reels and the rods, I will post links down in the description. And you can check out my bio for also where the reels and stuff is at. I get my stuff at Bass Pro Shops. I live in Florida, so the closest one here is in Dania and St. Port Lucie. So about 45-minute away, 45 minutes, maybe an hour to Dania, and about an hour to St. Port Lucie from where I live. I live in Palm Beach, so one of my main reasons why I love the Lews reels is because they just feel amazing. Like they cast very, very well. They hold a lot of line. Like for example, the one that I'm using, the Lews Speed Spool, it can hold up from, I believe, 20-pound up to 50-pound braid line. And then For monofilament is about maybe 12 pounds, but I had 15-pound monofilament before I switched to braid. That's what I first started on. So for young anglers or people just starting out with a bait casting, I recommend this reel. This was my very first bait casting reel. You'll absolutely love this reel. It works amazing, and this is probably one of the, you will not want to get rid of this reel. Like, you'll always constantly use this reel. It's amazing. Just amazing. Fish aren't biting today. It's odd. Having no luck on the chatterbait. Switch to top water. So we're switching to top water, and hopefully I get some hits on this. This is a little bit of there's a little bit of wind here, so it'll probably drift off. Oh, so guys, let me know in the comments anything I should know about topwater fishing and just fishing regardless. Let me know any tips in the comments down below. Subscribe. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Make sure to check out all the links in the description. Check out my gaming channel at Lazy Dominican Gaming. I post just racing games and just games in general. For right now, I'm focusing on the No Limits 2 drag racing game. I post tunes. Very fast, very fast tunes for that. For Division X cars. So like you have cars like a 63 Corvette that I have on, it's supercharged, a Roots supercharger to be exact, pushing about 4,700 horsepower. I have a Chevy Bel Air that is on nitrous with a, I believe, twin turbos on it. Oh, horrible cast. Yeah, it's on nitrous with a twin turbo kit installed. Also pushing 4,600 horsepower. I have a Camaro, Division X Camaro, that is Pro Charge, or the right term is, I believe, a centrifugal supercharger, which is basically a mix of a turbocharger and a supercharger. Also equipped with nitrous. And then I recently made a video about I think it was the last one I made was a Corvette. It was a 63 Corvette, supercharged on nitrous. So make sure to check out my channel for those. For those that love drag racing and those that love racing cars just like me. That's where my main gaming channel will be. Okay guys, so we moved to a different spot. Still the same pond in my community. We're fishing pretty much a little bit of light cover. Shouldn't be a problem. I fish all the time. I get my lures out pretty efficiently. And actually, a tip for those that don't know how to, if their lure gets stuck in like grass like that. So let's just throw it there. Let's see if we get stuck. Okay, we're not gonna get stuck anytime soon. So what you're gonna want to do is, if you're stuck in heavy cover, I recommend you tighten your drag all the way down, and then you pull just like this. It's like you're gonna want to scoot back, and while holding the line like that, very slowly. If you want, let some line out if you prefer, but that's what I do, and it pretty much I pretty much get all my lures unstuck that way. So it works just like magic. And we're also right back with the chatterbait lure. This is also one of my other kind of little spots where I get hits at, in the little grass like that. This is where I mostly got like the Texas rig, and like, and in here I caught a 6-pound. So amazing. Got a 6-pound bass, female too. Ooh, I'm on something. Fish on. Oh! Did you guys catch that? He let go of my lure. Wow. He was big too. Look, he tangled up my line. Dang, I can't believe I lost that. That would have been my first catch of the day too. So for anyone that lives in Florida and around the Palm Beach area, West Palm Beach area, um, let me know in the comments where else to fish. I'll be more than open to fish anywhere. I've been trying to go to Lake Ida or anywhere, just anywhere I can have some fun. Anywhere that doesn't require a boat. I don't have a boat yet, so I can't go out in the middle of the pond or lake and have more fun. So, oh, I was on something. Ooh, I cast too hard. See, that's the thing I don't really like about bait casters. When you cast a little hard, you get a thing called backlash or bird's nest. this is called backlash. So with this, what you're going to want to do is, I don't know if you can see, but I have the main line, which is right here, and I'm trying to bring this up closer, and I have some line that's on it. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to pull any sort of line that's like on the main line, you pull up, you pull the main line, and bam, just like that, you're free. Just like that. And if you guys want, if that wasn't really helpful, let me know in the comments if I should make a full video on how to get bird's nest and backlash out. And there we go. Have a little bit of stuff on there, but there we go. Have my crawlback and my $5 my $5 crankbait. No, sorry, chatterbait. Alright guys, we're not getting think of me as weird on my first video and all, but I wanted to try something new. I wanted to try if this culprit worm, if I would get any hits on a worm on a chatterbait. Let's see. One way to find out. I don't think anyone has tried, but I'll be damned if I be the first one to try. Wow. This actually really moves in the water. And another bird's nest. Woo. Just takes practice, guys. For those that are using bait casters for the first time, in the future I'll post a video, probably in my next video actually. I will teach you guys how to use a bait caster for the very first time, and actually how to set it up, how to prevent or reduce backlashes, how to basically master the way of the bait caster, and you'll be a pro after that video. Oh, is that a bite? So here in this spot, I forgot to mention that this is actually one of the most common spots. It's this spot and that spot all the way over there. Right there where I'm pointing my finger at. Over there is where I actually get one of, probably most likely a 6-pound bass is what you would catch right on the shoreline. Just like that. And oh, it's a perfect example of well, was a perfect example. It was going to be a perfect example of getting stuck in weeds, and I was going to show you guys how to take them out. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any hits on the worm. Probably going to have to tie on the Guggen Squad. Well, unfortunately, guys, I have to go. I'm running out of daylight. It's going to be nightfall soon, probably in about next 10 minutes, and it's a far walk from home. So, stay tuned for the next video. Next video, I will be posting about how to use the bait caster reels and how to tune them, how to use them, the different parts, and how to clean them. And all right.